Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. You want testimonials of top handlers that go the distance. And not only am I here to promote One Loft, but a world of One Loft racing. And these guys that do great in top One Loft races throughout North America, and the California Classic, the Royal Cup, and the San Diego Triple Crown is one of those race weeks that elevate you as a handler, and you can really test the bloodlines that you have because the handlers are great and everything comes together. This is the man here to the right on the screen. You've probably heard of his name. He takes a lot of your money. He wins. He's very, very passionate. And you know what? He puts it all together. This is Joe Nemelka from Utah. He has been to so many one-off races throughout the world. And we've got him on here to talk about these three great races because not only does he win them, but he's won all over, and he has a feel of one loft racing, not only in America, but worldwide. Joe, it's nice to have you on. Thanks for coming on for this.
Sure. Thank you, Ryan. So glad to be here and glad to support the races.
Yeah. Now, your experience in these three races, California Classic, Royal Cup, and San Diego Triple Crown, how long have you been participating in these races?
Oh, geez, 10 or 15 years, a long time. Those are some of the first races I participated in. And so I've been doing it 10 or 15 years. I've been doing the one loft game for about 20 years, but I think those are some of the early ones. So 10, 15, I'd say around 15 plus years.
And you're still participating in them.
Oh, every year. No, as you and I were speaking a little bit before, I mean, you're not going to find a better set of races, better set of handlers, better set of a race weekend or weekdays, depending upon the exact schedule for the race, than you're going to find in the San Diego races. I mean, it's amazing weather. You have experienced handlers. You have great competition. The numbers speak for themselves with respect to the number of quality breeders, number of birds participating. It's just and the food and the activity and the engagement and the camaraderie. I've made some of my dearest friends from those events. It's an exceptional week.
So you would say it's clear that people that have not tried it to get involved. And what I say is people will look and say, well, there's three races. Do you not recommend if you're gonna take the family or take your wife or go on your own to try all three because you get five races or six races in 1 week. It's something to see, is it not?
It is. No, it's an exceptional opportunity. And again, you're seeing the same people. You're hanging out with these people that are becoming your friends, and you're having the opportunity to compete. It's just unique. I don't know anywhere in the world where you can have that many races in that short a period of time with that much of again just an exceptional weather quality. The birds are always ready. It's just a great week. I don't know what more you want me to say to continue to tell you how great it is. And here's the thing: if it's something I've said this before too, every true pigeon breeder, especially those who want to participate in the one loft game, should attend that event. Everyone should. You'll realize what I'm saying is it's just unique.
And you've been to different races. You've been to South Africa. You've been to Cuevas. You've been to Florida Pigeon Jury, and they're all good in their own ways. But what people don't realize is this is 1 week, and you get 3-1 loss, and they're playing the game, and you get to handle the pigeons, you get to see the pigeons, you get to experience it. And exactly what you said with Patty Gage, the catering, the food, the experience, and the people that you meet of all different from all different spots of the United States, Canada. They had people from UK there. It is something to really say. If you're going to dip your toe into your first kind of travel for one lofting, I don't think this week you should miss it. It's great. And there's great prize money. And another thing, let me ask you, what is so great about this race I find is when I send my birds, 95% of the time, I've got a good number of birds on all the races that are there to compete. And I think that's a big thing.
It is. It is. Well, you touched on a couple different things that I would say there. First of all, every race has its personality, and there's a lot of great races around the country, around the world. Like I was mentioning to you before we started recording that I think there's a lot of enjoyable races to go to, but there's nothing like the San Diego races, multiple races. And you've got experienced handlers that were successful in their club racing before they started the one loft racing. These individuals know what they are doing. And so to your point, that's why you get more birds usually going to the race. That's why they're in condition to perform. That's why you get the great competition. It's just unique. You're not going to get that concentrated of races with that much opportunity to enjoy yourself in the pigeon hobby anywhere in the world that I'm aware of. Again, I just, you're not going to get it.
All right, Joe. Another question. Competition. How do you rank the competition down in these three races for especially Americans saying, "Well, I haven't been there. I don't know." What do you think the competition is like in San Diego?
Well, just look at the numbers. I mean, you look at the number of birds, especially the California Classic. It's one of the biggest, most prestigious races to compete and win in the country. The Royal Cup has again a unique model where they try to increase the entry fee to make the bigger prizes. And then now the San Diego Holiday Classic, they're going to the old Ron Steinbrenner Triple Crown model where you're going to have the three races in a week, and that's just a unique competition and enjoyable experience as well. And they're going to get a lot of birds, I'm sure. Ron Steinbrenner, the legend, did so many amazing things for the sport, and now it's fun to see the San Diego Holiday Classic adopt that model. You just know what you're getting. That's the other thing too. You know what you're getting. Like I said, they're going to have some variability. Some years they're going to have a few more birds, some years they're going to have a few less, but overall you're going to get that same consistency and quality in training. It's exceptional. The competition is the best. I think it's as good as anywhere in the country. Now you do get bigger races now in the country, and we enjoy those, but you're not going to get the same level of concentrated races in a week with that level of competition anymore.
All right, one more question for people that are in New Jersey or in Connecticut or in Canada or all over North America. Can their pigeons that maybe don't have the mountains or the desert, can their pigeons compete? What do you think on this?
Well, that's a loaded question. I personally think good pigeons will compete anywhere. So it just depends on if you think you got good pigeons, send good pigeons and they should be able to compete. I know some people believe horses for courses. I personally don't believe that. I breed my pigeons are winning everywhere. I've won, the fast races, the slow races, the medium, speed races, the good working races. I think the goal is to breed high quality pigeons and let them compete. And I think the California Classic, one thing I will say about the California Classic on a consistent basis, the birds that I've had do well in the California Classic, the pairs that I've had breed winners for the California Classic, those are the ones that consistently breed winners for me everywhere. I think there's just something about the fact that I'm getting down a little bit of a rabbit hole here, but they start in the desert. They've got to climb up into the higher mountains, then they got to come down through the mountains and the valleys. Those pigeons have to be intelligent. They have to have you're not going to get those just flatlander. Everyone just goes home, and if you can keep up with the front pack, you're going to be on the first drop. Those pigeons have to have the physical ability and also the intelligence to be able to compete in the California races, in my opinion, and that's why I think you see them do well all over the country.
Hey guys, that's Joe Nemelka. He's been flying it for over 15 years. He's done great. He's had wins, he's had losses. He always comes back. My final question before I wrap this up. In the year of 2026, will people get to compete against you at these three races?
They will, absolutely. No, I'll be there. Good luck.
So if you guys
No.
want to fly against a guy like Joe Nemelka, who has the pigeons to do it, and he's practiced, he's worked at it, he grounds them, he pounds them, he puts the work in, and he'll be there. You want that level of competition. Come to these three races: the California Classic, the Royal Cup, and the San Diego Triple Crown. Guys, I can't wait to be there. You're gonna have to beat a guy like this. So bring your very best pigeons. There's no excuses. The desert or the mountains will fix them, but the best will rise to the top. Hey, Joe, thank you for your time. Thank you for
Anytime,
giving me
Ryan.
your very best, and I'll see you down at John's. Eh?
Sounds good. See you there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Talk to you
flying
later,
with
Ryan.
me. Bye.
All right. Sounds good.